Hi, this is Chris Zabriskie with Business Training Works, and I'm going to give you a short orientation of how to get around our Adobe Connect screen and some troubleshooting tips. And so if you get to a screen that looks like this, and this is a very busy screen on our technical orientation layout, but roughly it looks something like this, you have successfully entered the meeting. And so when you do that, there are a couple things. So sometimes you get a warning here that says display media, and it'll ask you. And I would suggest clicking on that if you wanted to be able to use all the audio functions as well. So now what you're looking at is joining via the browser. And the way you can tell that up here in the search bar, the address bar, you'll see a hyperlink that has the name of the meeting in it. There are some tips. There's a YouTube video. There are a couple videos here that you can look at as well, and some instructions here. I'm going to walk you through a couple of the key tips. So first is to run the audio setup wizard. So you come here, this one says technical orientation, but this will be the name of the meeting that you're in. And if you click on that meeting, you'll have a number of options. You won't have this many options. You'll have fewer options as a meeting participant. So you'll have these options, some of these options. The important one to highlight is to click on speaker and microphone setup, which will give you a tool. Click on that and you'll hear some sound, and you should be able to generate sound. You'll also be able to test your microphone here, test 1, 2, test 1, 2, and replay the recording. You can also check your silence. I'm not going to do that right now, but it'll set the silence to a correct background noise. Now, to connect your microphone, there's a microphone icon here. If you don't see the microphone icon, that means it has not been enabled by the presenter. You can ask if that's something that they plan to use. Please, and this is a chat pod here, please enable mics, and type there, and the facilitator should be able to see that. You can also add sounds, so you can hear sounds and change your chat color to something like purple, so your chats will stand out. Go to the microphone, you click it, turns on, it'll say microphone connected. Click it again to mute your microphone. You'll also get a little indicator up here saying that your microphone's connected. Webcam, most of our sessions don't use webcams a whole lot. If you don't see the webcam icon here, it may not be enabled. Again, you can turn it on. There's a hardware error because I'm actually using my webcam for something else, but normally you would turn on, you can be able to connect it and then see an image over here, and then you can go to stop sharing as well. If you have some troubles, if you aren't able to hear anything, a couple troubleshooting items. First, make sure you're using Edge or Chrome or Firefox. Internet Explorer is not fully supported, so that is one reason there may be a problem. Another issue may be a local VPN issue or a firewall issue affecting connections. Sometimes that's a setting in your browser that your administrator needs to control. Sometimes it's a setting that you can fix by going in the browser, and I do have some helpful slides on how to fix those issues. The other solution that you'll often find is we'll suggest to open the Adobe Connect application. Now, the Adobe Connect application looks a little bit different. And the way to get there is under this question mark icon here. There are two things to pay attention to: switch to desktop application and download desktop application. Now, if you know you haven't downloaded the application yet, you can click on that one right away. If you're not sure, just go ahead and click on switch to desktop application, because then if you don't have it, or if you do have it, it'll give you the opportunity to download the Adobe Connect application and launch Adobe Connect. So when you click on that, I clicked on it, but I actually already have the connection open. So I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. This is Adobe Connect in the application, and it looks very similar. You might have some different options under here. It doesn't say switch to desktop application as well. And that will normally correct a lot of the problems that you have with any kind of audio issues. Another thing you can do, and this is true of the web browser or not, you can select microphones. If you have more than one, make sure you're using the correct one. And same thing for speakers. If you go to the speaker icon, if that's not green, you're not going to have speaker access. You can go here and select a different speaker. So this one that's checked is my computer speaker versus my headset, which is here. And that should answer most of your questions. You can also always raise a hand, get the attention of the facilitator. There's more information under help here. You can find out about Adobe Connect and go to user guide. And that's about it. And again, my name is Chris, and if you have questions, it's czabriskie@businesstrainingworks.com, and I'd be happy to help.